Okay, well, let's get one thing first out of the way. These shorts do not fit me, obviously. They're too tight. Although, I've certainly worked with and been around women who actually, on a daily basis, will wear jeans or whatever this tight. I don't do it. These are way too tight. They are something to work into. I guess I'll take off some mix and match socks. I don't know if you can see the socks or not, but anyway. Spent 3 hours yesterday non-stop. Because when I do anything, too bad I never got to have the kind of sex I've seen in porn, huh? Honestly, never have. But anyway, back to cleaning. When I do anything, I don't do it half-assed. So, I cleaned yesterday. My mom helped too, but she took rest breaks. But then again, she's 22 years older than me, you know. I cleaned non-stop for 3 hours straight. My mom's house is dirty. It's, you know, I'm not the cleanest person. My mom's house is dirty, and what do you want, you know? If I hadn't moved in here, I mean, her house, I can only imagine what it would look like in 10 years. You think anyone's coming over here investigating? No. And now with 2 dogs? You know, you guys, some of you, hence toodaloop or whatever, you can condemn me, oh, your mom's mentally ill, you better, you know, you be nice to her or whatever, she's doing the best she can. Well, so the fuck am I, okay? I'm dealing with my mentally ill mother. And you think Marion didn't plan all this? I don't care what you think. You're naive, just like my fucking mom's sisters and my cousins, whatever. I don't want anything to do with them. I do have something, I mean, because the one who has cancer, you know, but her daughters, no. The rest of them, no. Marion had this all planned. It's not like anybody really is watching out for my mother. It's not like, you know, I don't have to sit there and see she can't read fine print. And I'm like, why, Mom? Apparently before it was expired or something, she just got new glasses like but she was due for a new eye exam, and it doesn't cost her anything. She should have just fucking went. But I said, why didn't you go? I don't know. And when I used to be in California, I used to get so angry, but I was dealing with my own abusive shit, being abused all the time and whatnot. But I used to get angry because she'd say things to me like, I broke my glasses, Laura, I broke them, and I'm like, well, then ask your sisters to take you to go. No, I don't want to bother them, Mom. You know, they've got you on these 3 fucking powerful psych meds. They don't care that you get into car accidents. Hey, you drive fine. Every accident's happened, Samantha. Get around the car. That's with my fucking kind of not Marion. You think she didn't plan all this? Of course she did. She planned it all. I was supposed to be, quote-unquote, out of the way. I should have been dead by now, admittedly so, okay? And it's easy. She takes care of my mom, and in the end, her reward is going to be my inheritance. I mean, she had it all planned. She can deny it all she wants. The evidence all points to it. It all points to it, but whatnot, whatever. We'll get back to my mom. Cleaned for 3 hours yesterday. And she cleaned a lot too. I got her to clean, but if I hadn't moved in here, her house would have got filthier and filthier. Give you a perfect example of how she is. This is the stuff my black, you know, my what a shit black shelter friend told me I need to tell my mom's social worker, you know, go behind my mom's back. My mom forbade me to go to her social worker. Don't go to my social worker. You can't stop me, Mom. But I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to do it. And then hopefully she will be somebody who won't go rent to Marion. But nowadays, I expect the worst. But my high shit black shelter friend was like, Laura, what do you care? Even if they get Omar thrown out, even if you have to leave, you have the money. You can take Omar and go. That should make you arrogant and cocky as hell. You wonder why I love her to death, you know? She's so fucking cool. Anyway, this is what I'm dealing with on a daily basis, one thing or another, because even when I don't plan on getting upset, she inevitably does something. My mom does something to get me upset. But whatever, you know? My shelter friend says, you know, you have to cut yourself some slack. And I do, because I'm quote-unquote mentally ill, and I've never had kids, and dealing with my mom is like dealing with a kid, and you have to have infinite patience. For example, bought her a brand new Shark vacuum. It's what she wanted. I bought it right when I moved in here. It cost over $200, okay? In California, first of all, we had the one dog, but Donald had put in tile. He put in tile in all the living rooms, so we didn't have a rug, really. You know, we didn't have wall-to-wall carpeting to vacuum, okay? After the fact, I'm vacuuming the whole house yesterday, and the Shark vacuum has this little glass thing down the bottom. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, Mom, what is that? It looks like there's all hair in there. I'm like, it's not, a Shark doesn't have a vacuum bag, but that's what my mom wanted. It's that thing you just dump out. It's cool. It's really much cooler than dealing with fucking vacuum bags, okay? I know people have been dealing with vacuum bags for ages, but it's just nicer advancement. I'm looking in the glass thing, and there's all kinds of, looks like clumps and clumps of hair. I'm like, what is that? And my mom's like, I don't know. She's trying to look at, I'm like, Mom, no, down the bottom. Driving me nuts. She finally figures it out. It was hair all wrapped around the roller of the vacuum. Brand new vacuum, by the way. Just bought it 3.5 months ago, whatever. Just bought it, okay? And you wonder what I have to deal with my mom. Like, including stuff where she knows something's in the refrigerator, or she won't rearrange something. If I say something can fit in there, if we go grocery shopping, if I make a big meal, we have to fit in the refrigerator. And it doesn't fit, Laura. Mom moves stuff around. Come on, you know. Hey, Pug baby. Hello, Bug. Mama's room's clean. Mama can let you in here now. All Mama's clothes are piled up on the bed. I'm sorry, Grandma's clothes are piled up on the bed, because Mama likes to have Grandma go through stuff she's had for 20 years that she's never going to wear and give it away to charity. That's what Mama's doing, you know. And meanwhile, what does Auntie Marion do? She's a canine bitch. She's a Harvey man. Yeah, just because I want to help my mom with something you should have helped her with 6 months ago. Fucking God. Anyway, back to the vacuum. I didn't know this. And you can't say, oh, my mom couldn't have known this, because lo and behold, I all fucking tied around and wrapped around it, and we just bought the damn thing. I just bought it, right? And what does my mom say? Oh, yeah, that. I said, Mom, eventually, and she's like, I'm like, look at this. Eventually, this is not going to work at all. And my mom goes, oh, yeah, that's what happened to my old vacuum. It's got so much hair wrapped around the roller that I just couldn't use it anymore. Oh, and by the way, when my mom's old vacuum went, Auntie Vivian or Auntie Karen, Auntie whatever, the one with cancer, recommended my mom to get some stupid little, oh, what is it? It's some stupid thing you don't have when you have wall-to-wall carpeting and 2 dogs, okay? But my mom won't ever say anything. She won't ever do anything. And she has that thing. And I said, Mom, she bought it in the summer. And I'm like, Mom, that's not going to do anything. You have 2 dogs now. You need a good vacuum. And she wasn't going to do anything, okay? So, of course, you can't see hair. And so I've just been vacuuming away. Haven't paid attention to that little glass thing. I looked at it. I'm like, oh, fuck. And of course, Mom, oh, yeah, that's what happened to my old vacuum. Why didn't you warn me that it would happen with this one, Mom? Oh, well, I thought it was a better vacuum. I'm like, Mom, they still have rollers on the bottom. Hair is still going to get wrapped around those rollers, no matter if you have a $10,000 vacuum. Well, maybe not $10,000. They don't make $10,000. But you know what I mean? Even a $500 vacuum. This was a $200-something vacuum, $230 or whatever. Oh, it was horrible. I sat there, she sat there, but she doesn't want to do stuff like that, and she acts like she can't, and I did it for a while, and I got a good portion of it off, but it would have just kept happening had I not paid attention. I wasn't thinking about that, but I happened to notice it. I think Shark designed it like that, so you can see the hair wraps around the vacuum roller. They had to put that little glass thing there on purpose, because you see it, I'm like, oh, fuck. The brand new vacuum's all hair wrapped around the roller like it's 10 years old or something. You know, 10 years old in a house that doesn't have dogs, and now I have long hair, my mom has long hair, you know, our hair, the dog's hair, and when she doesn't clean, she cleans half-assed. I'm looking at her room now, I'm like, I'm not even going to put this nice Shark vacuum in this room, I'm going to sweep your whole room, Mom. I'm thinking this to myself, I'm just going to do it for her. I'm going to sweep it all. I'm finding clumps of dog hair. I'm just like, what would have happened had she... But I'm sorry, I don't have much hope. If my mom's in this condition now when she's 66, what's going to happen when she's 10 years from now, you know? She's on powerful psych meds. She's never been the most with it person anyway, you know? I don't want her to drive again. I can't stop her if she does. Her sisters won't do anything. They'll let her, you know? So I was the bad guy in LA. I was crying because an accident that's her fault, and then a few months later, I was driving in unfamiliar territory at night. Yeah, that's because your fucking bitch friend Jean, who you shouldn't even be friends with because she just uses you, and you even say she makes you nervous, and you don't even get anything out of the friendship anyway, blah, 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 whatever. That's when it gets all the packages and mail here and all stuff, you know. Stuff's out of my fucking closet. I'm paying the equivalent of rent here. And even my back shelter friend told me Friday, and I'm like, I'm way ahead of you, babe. I already did. She's like, I was about to say that, Laura. Put it all in the common area so your mom has to look at it. And finally, she'll put her foot down and say to her friend, I use that term very, very lightly, you need to have an ultimatum. Come get your shit within 2 weeks or it's going in the garbage. My aunt who has cancer told my mom. My aunt who has cancer reinforced what I already knew without ever meeting this fucking friend of my mom's. She said to my mom outright, my aunt who has cancer, she's like, you care more about this person's feelings than you do about your daughter's or about mine, otherwise you would not let this person walk all over you, and blah, 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 you know. Whatever. Get her mail the rest of your fucking life, Mom. Keep her shit here the rest of your fucking life, but you're going to look at it in the common area because it's out of my room that I'm paying rent for, equivalent of rent. I had my mom give to Marion today at church, just so Marion knows, because my mom still gets her money every week, and Marion asked why. Oh, I don't know why. Maybe that's something else I should tell the social worker, Marion, that my mom doesn't feel comfortable the extra money that I give her, which ultimately probably comes to like $500 between the food and the dog food and all the toiletries and household items and Omar's vet bills and the heart guard for both dogs and, you know, all this stuff that my mom doesn't want to keep the money in the bank account, you know. Marion's always led her to feel like, you know, like I said, she didn't even feel like she could get her teeth done the way she wanted them done, which was not to have them pulled out. She wanted the crown. That was more expensive. Marion said just have them out. So my mom does nothing. And Marion just doesn't pay attention, doesn't drop it. You know, I mean, she doesn't follow up on it. And now, over a year later, my mom needs tons of work done and has to get the teeth out anyway, and she needs $4,000 of teeth done. Fortunately, they won that case, you know, for not that much money. They've been dragging on forever. And don't know what had happened with my mom's teeth otherwise. I'm telling you. I used to hear things. My mom doesn't remember any of this. My mom would tell me when I was in LA, and I'd be like, Mom, you know, they know you're living there. They know you're all by yourself. They know you're not driving out because you totaled your car when you shouldn't have been driving. You know, you shouldn't even be driving because you get away in the car, dude. Yeah, because you don't really care if something happens to her. That's what I feel anyway. With cancer, but Mary, I'm not so sure about that. Only she knows what's in her heart. All I know is only a moron would think that she did all this behind my mom's back. My mom doesn't remember signing the fucking power of attorney. My mom knows nothing about the healthcare proxy. She's never been in the loop about any of it, okay? About what it meant in terms of anything. Oh, Marion's all on the up and up, and is only doing it out of love for her sister and out of their best interest of her sister, right? So she's going to tout herself. And all hell's going to break loose when I finally, you know, do what I have to do. My shelter friend's behind me anyway, but... So I'm slowly cleaning my mother's house. You'll be happy to know. And she's helping. She wouldn't do it on her own, I'm telling you. I'm deep cleaning. As in I got down on my hands and knees yesterday. I used the mop too, but I mean underneath things and in the bathroom we mopped, and I'm like, have you ever mopped this? She's like, oh yeah, but you guys know you're alone. It's easy to any of us, you know, unless you're just naturally inclined to clean, to let everything go to filth. But you can only let it go to filth for so long. You let it go to filth for years, and you're going to be living in total filth. I'm not happy to buy a $200 Shark vacuum, and then luckily it's not too late. I'm going to slowly, hopefully, get all that hair off, but you know, it wraps around and it's like a bitch. I got a lot of it off, but there's still a lot there, and if I hadn't paid attention, because I'm not used to it. I'm not used to having 2 dogs and the wall-to-wall carpeting and whatnot, and... Oh my, you're not in the bathroom eating paper towel over toilet paper, are you? So we'll end this video and do another one, I suppose. For anyone who wonders why I dress like this, well, why not? I dress like this in my videos. Probably, you know, because look what Erin Brockovich did, you know. What she was saying was more important than how she looked, but she used how she looked to get people to listen to what she was saying. I'm also an exhibitionist.